Hello, folks, and welcome back to Dishonored. So, let us get on with it. Also, remember how I was talking about animes and stuff I'd seen and whatnot, and how I hadn't seen one in ages? I actually had forgotten about one that I had seen. That is quite nice to look at there. But yeah, there is one that I had forgotten to look at, but forgotten to mention. I'd seen most of it and just finished watching it just there. Adventures of Sinbad. So yes. Or Magi Adventures of Sinbad. That. If you want my opinion on it, it seemed fine. No strong opinion either way, but it's been quite a long time since I've seen the first 11 episodes, so I can only comment on the last 13. And the Amazon Kingdom, their queen was a cunt. It's like, that's all I can think of. She didn't exactly have a diplomatic bone in her body, but the show itself, don't really have anything to comment on it. I don't really remember it well enough to comment on anything. It seemed serviceable, certainly. It wasn't outright terrible or horrendous. I didn't want to pluck mine eyes from my skull for the sin of watching it. So, that's a recommendation. Ow. Took a spill. How many times have I died from suiciding? But yeah, I don't really remember it well enough to comment on it in either case. Box bastard. Damn it, what was I saying? Let me just get rid of this money spider. What was I saying? Oh yes, actually I don't remember that Insidus, remembered Insidus dying over there threw me off. But yeah, I don't really remember too much of the series. I remember the gist of it, but I don't really know enough to comment on it. Ah yes, I was saying that, the series is serviceable. I don't want to pluck my own eyes out from watching it, so, it's not utterly horrendous. But it's... again, like Seven Deadly Sins, I probably wouldn't go say it's the best one ever, or, even anyway, high up on the list. It's probably somewhere near the middle. It's not outright terrible, but, it's fair, I think that's a fair commentary. But again, I don't want to fall into the same case as me last time with, in the last set, with Warcraft 3 and the custom campaigns. So I'm going to try and end this here. But basically, yeah, I found it serviceable. It was entertaining enough, but, I wouldn't exactly sacrifice my firstborn to it. So, don't need any more. Sleep. Time to rest. Okay, it doesn't seem like we're going to get yoinked by the outsider.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Good idea. You can stay here whenever you want. Yep.
Callista will come get me when she's done with the bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
And here's this. Sadly, these are in the fucking way. But yeah, I'm gathering that's meant to be Corvo. It says Daddy up top. Spoilers. But yeah, that is the case. This is new. Corvo, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least. So perhaps someday I'll see them again. Or to Trevor Pendleton. So he gave me 200 coins for it. I kind of wished, Corvo could just fucking tell him that. Yeah, dude, I gave him the slack jaw. They're in one of their own minds. Tongues cut out, head shaved. Not that there's much to shave. I just remembered something hilarious. TB blocked me on Twitter. Listen. Really?
Let us all praise their choice. The dance of investiture will take place.
That is hilarious. And then we'll have the hokey pokey of supremacy.
Baldwin's Bridge will be delayed indefinitely. Until then, citizens cross at their own risk.
So, yeah, TB blocked me on Twitter. Someone made a reference to a meme at CoxCon, Jesse Cox's convention. Our trap's gay. And TB had a sniff fit. He got the person kicked out of the conference, out of the convention. Not conference, it's convention. Got them kicked out. And he went on a blocking spree and went on insulting people with anime avatars. As if that's some great comeback. Which is what I mocked him on. I said, what a witty comeback. You certainly destroyed their argument in one foul swing, /s, or something to that phrasing. Well, something to that meaning. I might have phrased it slightly differently, but that's the crux of it. I was actually playing nice, And he blocked me for it. Like, my god. He doesn't use block lists. I was subscribed to him until I tweeted that to him, so he must have blocked me, personally, for being slightly snarky at him. Like, my god. I was even playing nice. He said worse. During a Might and Magic stream, a guy was saying, I don't think these Naga fit with the Might and Magic. Or, I don't think, when people lost Naga, maybe it was some other critter. He was saying he didn't think they fit with the game. Fair enough, I don't know enough about it, maybe they don't. But, TB's take on that was to equate the guy with nutters who sent death threats because they felt a technological faction wasn't appropriate for Might and Magic. Basically meaning that if the Might and Magic devs ever make a thing that doesn't fit with Might and Magic, you gotta kiss their ass and say it does, otherwise you're a nutter who sends death threats. That's basically what I was going to say Corvo, what TB was saying there. That's not what he meant, then he shouldn't have phrased it as such. He's a critic. He's a lawyer. He used to work in law, and, well, actually he wasn't a lawyer, he was like an insurance person. But still, wording things correctly should be, on his list of priorities, and not accusing people, well, not accusing, but equating people with such horrific things. If he said that to someone's face, that would probably be slanderous, rather than to someone's Twitter name, to Twitch name.
Untreated water must be reported to the watch.
Like my god. Basically what I was trying to get at there was, he said worse than me, yet me being slightly snarky in his direction is absolutely heinous. Oy. Of course, maybe things will turn around, maybe he'll realize he's been a cunt and personally unblock me and then give me a handjob. It's unlikely. Any of it. So, yeah. But, by the time this comes out, but it's fucking unlikely. Let's head back up. I want to talk to Emily. But yeah, I found that hilarious because I was playing nice. And he blocked me for it. And he's fucking said worse himself. Apparently that metal board is actually wood. But it makes no sense. It makes no sense. It just, I guess he's just feeling very, very touchy. I didn't notice this because all these fucking things. Corvo, this is a drawing I made of you without your scary mask. So, and Daddy along the top. Yeah. I'm going to spoil things on you. Emily is Corvo's daughter. It's kind of blatant, but it's not confirmed. Maybe the kid just, sees Corvo as her father figure, and he isn't. Like, maybe the father's dead, and Corvo was the next best. It was the only other replacement, so she saw him as such. But no, he is her father. If memory serves, it's fugue. The correct thing is fugue feast, where it's not within the calendar. I think that was factored into it. I think I could be misremembering. I could be guessing at Jesse Cox guessing at that. Well, I could be repeating Jesse Cox's guess. There might be more stuff here. No, I'll talk to Emily first, then I'll deal with that. That's something. Not sure what it is. But yeah, I hope anyway I've made sense there. The Sinbad thing, serviceable. TB was being an idiot, and he blocked me for slight snarking. Like, my god. I just thought he was better than that. Okay, can't talk to her. Can't look at the book. We can only make out the diagrams. Okay, the pages metamorphosize right as she's turning them. Okay, actually, let's go check the bit outside. I'm always paranoid stuff respawns when I'm not looking. What's this? Hand-carved limbs. We are the only authorized agents of Harold Blynn's hand-carved limbs in this part of the city. If you or a loved one lost a limb at sea, waging war against the terrible beasts there, you will be delighted with Master Bain's work. We accept coin only, no trade, no barter. Notice to all patrons in light of the recent and terrible rat plague. This establishment is closed to the general public until further notice. Once the plague is passed, we'll be happy to take your coin again and provide you with nights of debauchery and merriment. Admiral Farley Havelock. Martin.
The High Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire, living completely in alignment with the Seven Strictures and guiding the people in the religious faction towards spiritual health. Campbell was a farce. If not for all the blackmail material he accumulated, he'd have never been more than a lower-level initiate among overseers.
Huh.
The Admiral Lord Pendleton and I have already begun using some of what we've learned from Campbell's Black Book, Corvo. You've given us powerful leverage to get the Overseers on our side. I can't thank you enough.
Which is why he's been placed as High Overseer.
I'll speak to you later. I've got to go through Campbell's journal again. It's incredible. A decade of secrets, betrayals, and observations. Now I understand how such a man rose to the top of the Abbey.
Okay, he's done. Isn't there another thing? Where is it? I'm still thinking about the other thing I was saying though. Like I'm just still wondering, did I even make... Okay, I wanted to show you one optional ending. Oh, he still has his thing. Maybe a new file. Not optional ending, but optional failure state. But yeah. Oh, and he's missing his thing now. Weird. And it's still entry 4. But yeah, anyway. I hope what I was saying makes sense. You know what? It did. Show was serviceable, other guy was being an idiot. Job done.
The young lady Emily was trying to sneak into your quarters while you slept, sir. I don't think she meant any harm.
Nah. Kid being kid.
First you joined us, then Overseer Martin, then Lady Emily, and Mr. Sokolov. More dishes and laundry for me. At least made me feel safer. At one time, we used to have colorful bedding. Someone bleached it all trying to kill plague germs.
Sucks.
It's gotten so bad that I can barely walk anyway, even during the day. Those dogs from the City Watch are terrible. Just mean. No one here can sing. I think we could use some song here. Some music.
Might be nice. And yes, it is what it looks like. He is perfect on her. And you... Spoilers game! Just don't look at the name of the save there.
Attention, Dunwall.
Price teleportation.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes.
Just for that lie, I want to
The
punch
truth
him.
is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock. I couldn't
Should've
bear
read that.
it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Now. Da 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 da. Can we break out the toilet paper? No. Don't have any lotion either. And voila! Lawless conspiracies solved due to irreconcilable hostilities. Yes. I will do that again, but not be so hasty to jump in. Da 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 da. You.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
Well, technically, there's no about it.
I understand. It was an accident. We have such a hard time maintaining privacy in such a crowded house, don't we?
So yes. Yeah. And now, yes. Just continue ignoring the name of the save file. I feel.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
Yes.
Corvo, under other circumstances, I assure you I might welcome your advances. But rats, plague, and tyranny have a way of killing the mood.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not do any of that, shall we? But yeah, I actually muted it there for a moment. It's just hand slipped, let's say. I don't know. I get second-hand embarrassment for characters, and I feel extraordinarily bad whenever they say something stupid. It's making it incredibly hard. Like, I was trying to look at another anime. Samurai... No, what was it? Samurai... Flamingo. That was it. I barely made it through the first episode. It was just... I had to keep muting it. And basically it just came forced to habit there. No name to it. But if I know what it's about. Though it looks cool. I do like how he's apologizing, both because of a man of honor, and because it could kill him at any moment.
This city is built on the bones of the great ones.
Ah, it was just a pair. We need to get back to Witcher. And other stuff. So much stuff. You, dog.
Say what you will, the royal physician knows his wine. We must admire Lord Pendleton's composure
When the
in the
last
face
of
of
the
this
heaven
terrible
is
battle.
gone, darkness will fall.
Sorry, misclick.
That mark on your hand, is it a tattoo or a brand? It's disturbing, I must say. Surely you're not superstitious.
It's taken him a while to notice that, or just a while to comment on it. Is it really She's a witch! Burn her! That's why Corvo's anyone to talk.
Well, Mr. Sokolov has certainly recovered. A good night's sleep has left him with an appetite.
She only has that to say. Fair enough. Ooh. Is there an over here? Let's talk to Sam.